Hello everybody, it is your favorite streamer, top 500, champ 1 player, Daniela. I'm giving a duo VOD today. We have the Moonbow themselves, and we also have we also have Adderall. So I'm gonna start with you. Actually no, I'm gonna start with Moonbow. So with your team comp, you have a JQ, Soldier, Kiri, and a Bastion. You as a Mercy, you want to damage boost turret for him, you want to damage boost your Soldier basically all the time. And then, I mean, if you're with your JQ, you can damage boost her freaking her Carnage, her giant axe that she'll swing. But I would kind of just be tied to your Soldier's hip. I go with my Soldier there to take this angle. That's the best angle for him. And as a Kiriko, you also could have taken that angle with him. Like, if I see that my Soldier is with nobody, I would have went to go with my Soldier. Because if your Soldier feels like he has somebody with him, he's not afraid to take this angle and to get some pressure. Like, as a Kiriko and a Mercy, you're best suited off playing with your deeps. You guys aren't, like, really good at healing tanks all that much. You're best, like, off, like, trying to enable your DPS. JQ got booped in. That's unlucky. There's your cleanse. I'm wondering if he missed it. Okay. So you were down to support this entire time, basically. Unlucky. I mean, you can throw your cleanse around here. It'll hit your JQ. She got booped in, but she also thought she had 2 supports with her, so she only had the 1. Good. Soldier left. Fine. Big res. Oh my god, okay. This is just an awareness issue. You actively hear bullets. They're not hitting you. Who could they be hitting? Your lovely Mercy right beside you, who is getting pelted by this Ashe, who is completely uncontested. You guys could have you heal up your Mercy, you guys could easily kill this. She is like so out of her league right now. Look at this person. So that's a little unfortunate for you, Ashe. I think maybe you could have GA'd to your Bastion or someone else who was right here. But I also think you expected to be healed, which is fair. Your Kiriko should have healed that. But, you know, things happen. Unlucky.
The spring flows anew.
Alright, you're already down at deeps. You can just break the glass if you wanna walk forward.
Let me balance you out.
I'm right here. You're kind of just healing your full HP JQ. If you're with your Soldier right here, there is a diva, but he can cook. Like, this guy can cook right here. I think you default to just healing your tank because you think they're going to fall over. But at the end of the day, there is less pressure on your tank if your deeps are putting more pressure on them. Like, 1 Helix here, which is not DMing, that's like 130 damage all on this target right here. And it just makes your tank's life easier if your DPS life is easier. And your DPS life is easier if they have somebody supporting them on these off angles. So either you're with him or your Kiriko's with him, either or. For right now, you're both just stacked on top of your JQ, and it leaves your tanks by themselves. It leaves your DPS by themselves. Your Kiriko's feeding the birds out right now. Let's okay. Yeah, you should have just died. If you want to do damage, don't just do it right here. Like, why? What's so wrong about, like, opening up this angle right here? Like, what if you were right here, taking pop shots at this Ashe, or just literally, just literally right here? You still have your tank in sight, but you're just not in the middle of like 5 people's crosshairs. Like, it is your tank's job to be in the middle of these crosshairs. It's not yours. And you're literally right here for like this perfect burn. And because now that you're here, right next to your JQ, your Mercy feels scared for your own life, which takes less attention from your DPS's life, who is half HP, and your Bastion, I don't even know where your Bastion is, but I'm sure he's not doing much. He's still walking back from spawn. So because you're just right here, and you're just in the phase of 5 different people, you're just taking too much attention. Where you could have the exact same effect if you're right here, if you're right here, if you're with your soldier right here, if you're right here, literally just anywhere on the map, because as a Kiriko, that is like your biggest advantage. You can just feed your brains out a little bit on a different angle, get some attention, and then TP out. But you're just right here in the middle of all of them, and you don't have a plan of TPing out. Because you think this is like okay.
Now go get him.
And because you're stacked on top of them all, because you're stacked on top of everybody, you have to use your cleanse early. You guys hear a sim TP on your soldier. That's just awareness. Your soldier is now getting pushed by this sim. And if one of you was just with him in the beginning at all, that this wouldn't happen. I'm assuming he loses. Yeah. And the sim is still there. Fast turret forming. Nice.
Heroes never die.
You guys already killed 2. And your Bastion killed 3. This Falcon isn't really needed. It's a 5v2. Unlucky.
Nerf this.
Unlucky. What did you cleanse? I want to see what you cleansed. Don't stand still.
Nerf this.
Don't do that. You guys have both full HP. You could have had cleanse for your JQ right here. You could have walked over here and theoretically cleansed your JQ. Should she die to that bomb? No. But should you have used your cleanse? Also no. Wait, Ash, crazy.
My senses are sharpened. Come here.
Oh my god, you're goated. That is.
I'm at the height of my performance.
Oh. Nice. Damage boost.
Take a look.
Just kind of, I mean, it's just unnecessary. Like, you already felt you got, like, pelted by, like, one symbol, and you're down, like, 150 health. Just, like, G-ing across in the middle. Like, there's nothing that's saying you can't just walk through here, or come right here and then GA to your soldier. It's just unneeded. And it gives their sim more ult charge. She already has her ult, but you get the idea. Like, why take damage if you don't need to?
Nerf this.
Big Resi poo. Sorry, bear with me. I accidentally went backwards.
Let me take a look.
Here, sim.
Do something.
Unlucky.
There they are.
Counter healing your Kiriko's full HP.
Let me take a look.
Let's see his path. You're kind of just unaware that your Bastion's even in trouble. So yeah, you saw that he started turning yellow, meaning that his health is lower. So I would just heal him up right away. Like damage is good, but you're choosing the wrong times to do it. And then bam, he's just dead there. Because
Do something. Feels like sunlight, huh?
it's almost a late cleanse. You're lucky. You're healing a Bob, and you stayed here longer than you needed to. You could have walked right out with your JQ. Cleansed her earlier, walk right out with her, you wouldn't be dead. That is not your mercy's fault for you dying there. That is your fault. Unlucky. Bob Simwall. What a combo. So you guys have visor coming up. You know you love damage boosting visors. That is what you shall do. You also have Kiriko coming up. Kiriko visor is a very good combo. I'd be looking to do that with my soldier.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Feeling more powerful? Let the Kitsune guide you.
He died kind of fast. These sim turrets are good. I want to see if you could have done something about Adderall.
My ultimate is ready.
I think you saw people getting low on your screen, Ash, and you didn't make a really much of an attempt to...
Let the Kitsune guide you.
You're just walking in a straight line. You should have died. You do not notice... Or, well, I think she just picked his turrets there. Okay. Yeah. I think you probably could have peeked or walked, like, this way to the left to get a better angle on your team instead of all just, like, straight lining it down main. So, a little unlucky. Oh my god. Okay, you're going into 5 people. You're going into 5 people's crosshairs. Shooting this Ash is fine. Just do it right here. Like, you're actively going further and further into their entire team. You're frontlining. You're in front of your tank. It's just too much. Mercy is rising.
Tactical visor activated.
Kill your Bastion? Yeah, damage with visor is also okay, but your Bastion is... Because your Bastion is low, like, I would have held my Bastion and then told him to, or just tag the turrets and, like, you know, like, ping them, and then have your Bastion shoot them. Now that your Bastion's just, like, crit HP this entire time, he has absolutely no place in this fight where he can do anything. He can't peek a single thing. Your damage boosting your visors is good, but I do think you could have just healed your Bastion up a little bit, have him shoot the turrets, or you melee them, and he can be doing much more in this fight. Because you're already down your Kiriko because you fed her brains out, and now you're the DPS isn't able to do this fight. But maybe your visor, your tactical goggles will clears. You hear the sim on your right. Good job following your soldier. A little close to their... Kind of floating like a little bit close to their area. I guess they're all stacked left side, but I feel like sometimes you will just kind of Guardian Angel around and like very slowly use like the slow descent to fall down, and it gives opportunities to be shot, and this sim is just kind of doing whatever she wants right now. And those moments you can just use your melee and it'll kill a low HP target. You're healing the enemy. I think you wanted to cleanse there, so you're already looking at the ground, but then you just don't do it. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Yeah. Either we'll move on. Nobody is in this lamp, so it means nothing to shoot it, and it takes off time. You could have been shooting at this Kiriko. Like, imagine just one doink on the Kiriko. It makes your JQ's life easier, and also your soldier is crit. So heal him. Oh my god, he just took so much damage. Good kill.
I'm at the height of my performance.
Well, yeah, she was out of mech, so it's good. It's good they didn't look at you. I think you could have, I don't see a reason why you couldn't have yeah, you could have just went here. You could have just went around this building, because I mean any of these people could have just looked at you at that moment and shot you. It's just good practice to not like go to res in front of everybody. Just walk around this building and do the res. You got away with it, so good, but it's just something to keep in mind. Good heals. Unlucky. Messed up your TP, it happens. So you can't shoot through this, and the closer you get to it, the more it sucks for you. As a team, this wall also sucks really bad. Like this team, all you have to do, you just kite it a little bit, use your cover. Don't get closer to this wall because you can't shoot through it, they can shoot through you. And you're just kind of getting close to things needlessly, and it just puts you in harm's way.
Everyone heal up.
And again, we're kind of just healing our full HP JQ. I think your idea is like you're pre-healing, but like your DPS just can't do anything because they're just constantly low and pressured out. Like your soldier here is living because of your JQ's overshout. That is the only reason this guy's alive right now. And like your soldier gets one. Imagine like if you're on this angle with him right here, this fight is over way faster. But you guys are both heal botting your tank, and it just makes your DPS life really hard. You died. I want to see how. Okay. You just stand still a lot, and you're just shooting things that don't matter. Like, it just, yeah, like, this TP doesn't need to die. They're already on point, and you just, like, I want you to watch what you look like. You know, like, that's very, there's nothing that your team can do for you when you do that. I don't know if I go for this res, because anytime you res in OT, when it's a full-on team fight, someone else is gonna die. And your JQ here is crit. But she's still alive right now, so if I'm the Kiriko, I'm hoping that you just immediately cleanse your tank. Because you see... Okay. I want to see if when you res, you can see what's happening to your tank. Because if you can see what's happening... Yeah, so on your screen, active right now, you see your... Yeah, okay. Well, you missed your cleanse. I'll call it that. But yeah, because your Mercy is taking time to res you, it leaves no heals into the fight, and so as soon as you are res, you need to, like, get into action and immediately cleanse your tank, because she's, like, crit HP, she could have lived. Maybe you're on your phone, unlucky, but if we're playing this as a serious game of Overwatch, unacceptable. And as for the res itself, I don't think I would have done it. But you probably are imagining your Kiriko will cleanse it. I also don't heal my Kiriko there, I just keep pumping my best. Good. That is an awareness issue. When you are getting healed by Mercy, as you can see on your... Oh crap, I missed it. As you can see, like, on your screen, I don't know how to... I don't know if you can see my mouse, but you see the Mercy icon next to your heal. And so you can see if she's taking damage or not. Okay, I'm yapping. Okay, that was a yap, she wasn't healing you. But in general, so that's a good tip. It doesn't apply to this fight, but as a good tip, you should just be looking at your other support when you're in this situation. You just got res, it's a hectic team fight. You hear your Mercy taking damage. You TP to nothing. You're healing a Symmetra, and you're shooting a TP, and your backline is dying. Like if I'm the Mercy, like I want you to imagine your Mercy right now. I know you'd be yelling. You'd be like, "Bro, my other support's not even healing me." Like, I know you'd be yelling if you were this Mercy. I'd be yelling if I was this Mercy. Sorry, I don't want to feel like I'm dogging on you, because you both are making mistakes. But, that is just in big shots. To better stall, you can, like, wall climb on things. I mean, just, your team's not going to get back in time, but just, it's just generally, like, good to, like, try and stall out everything as long as possible. So you can wall climb on things, you can duck, you can strafe super hard. Like, just do it what you can to survive. But, this round is lost. And the reason it's lost is because, at the end of the day, your DPS did not have support with them. They didn't have, like, an opportunity to really pop off, because they weren't enabled. And overall, it's just some awareness. You're healing the enemy. Again, one of you should be here, ideally your Mercy. Because, I mean, this isn't like the best angle, but he can also just rotate here very easily, and he has a good angle. Which I'm sure this guy will rotate at some point. Yeah, he sees it's a bad angle, he comes right here. This is great. Like, this Kiriko and Bap are so out of position. One damage boosted Helix right here, or one Kunai right here, Shaw right here. Just you being right here, either one of you, with your soldier, it gives him the safety and security of like playing safely. He doesn't have to waste his heal pad. He has support with him, you know, like he has another eye on the angle. And so ideally one of you is there with him. You're damage boosting your Bastion, it's fine. See, your soldier's crit now. Good. And as a Kiriko, like, again, like, with Kiriko 2, you can go off and do damage. When you do damage, you do it at the wrong times in the wrong place. But you, like, you have the power of off-angling, and off-angling in this comp is good. Like, your team shouldn't die all that quickly with what they have. You could be right here, shooting a kunai. You could maybe even be, like, right here. Just, like, on some sort of different angle. But you're healing everyone who's full HP. You're not taking any angles. Your team as a whole could have also been right here. Like, I may even, like, if I'm Kiriko, I don't follow my team here. I just straight up start walking here, because this is a great place to have on this map. And then the best part about it, your team needs help, just TP out, just TP to them. So you're missing out on value too, because you're not softening any of these angles for your JQ. Your JQ's on a just not great character for this comp. She has no shield, and she has to go up against all these people's crosshairs. You can make her job easier by taking some of the crosshairs off the rise. Like, support isn't just healing, support is also helping your team access angles and take things. Heal your Mercy, heal your Bap. It sucks you have to use cleanse there. Your D.Va's low, good. You feel the turrets? Yeah. Okay. Straight lining, standing in the open. Just don't do that. Be near cover when you're low. If the Ash is better, she kills you. You win this fight though. Swanky Gringo's kind of crazy with it, no?
Good work.
Alright, so now your fight is over. You're on Kiriko. Just come right here, take some pop shots. So you have some free stuff right now. Because every single time, just you as a team, just like sit here and let them regroup back. It's time wasted, it's ults not gathered, it's space given. It just makes the enemy team's life easier. Because imagine if you guys were all up here. I know you can't control the rest of your team knows, but imagine if your team was right up here just holding this choke and they have no idea what to do and they can't push through it. If you were just right here, yeah, if you were just right here, you could take some pop shots and then bam, TP to my BAP or TP to my Bastion or just walk back, you know? It's very easy to get these angles. Or you could even be right here. You literally could just be right here and it's even easier TP to the rest of your team. Just having that uptime. Because every time you guys just kind of sit on point and don't take any space back, you just give them a chance to retake. Flying in the sky super high, scary. This Valk is early. They haven't started walking in yet. ideally you Valk. Like, as soon as you see this diva, like, use your boosters and fly in, then you can start Valking. But if this team is better, they'll just be like, oh, well, she just Valked, and then they'll just wait here and wait for you to end it, you know? Like, Valk is like an ult that is just best for, like, momentum of a fight, for keeping tempo, but there's no tempo to be had here because they're not in yet, basically. I think you probably realize that. Scary. Let's check on Adderall now. Okay. Okay, so like both of you guys, as soon as you see this sim wall come up, like you're Valkyrie right here in the sky, I'm going back down because it doesn't lead to anything good for you. You're shielded from shooting their bullets, and they're shielded to shoot bullets at you, so that's dangerous. And then you right here, my Kiriko. Like, oh, you're just walking straight in front of them. I guess they all rotate here, but like this Kiriko is still here. You're just kind of walking right in front of them, and it's just not. It's not the best. Like, all right, let me see. Hold on. Let me rewatch it again. Let me see if it actually is as bad. Yeah, no, you're walking straight in front of them. Like, this Ashe is reloading, I believe. Or she's not shooting her gun. But you're just walking in a straight line right in front of their shield. And should have died. You got burned. You used cleanse for it because you got burned and you're like, ah, I'm burning. And now you do it again. You're getting punched the railings.
What's up?
There's just no use shooting the TP. Like, if you were here actually shooting this sim, W. But you shot the TP, you got scared, and you TP'd out. But look at right here. Your team is aping this. Like, it's sort of the right idea, because your soldier and your JQ are now with you here. And you could have, I hope they get this pick. They do. But you TP'd out, you could have kept supporting this. This is your only way to win this fight right now, is supporting your JQ and your soldier here. Being right here, double pumping your Bastion, it's not going to do you much, but they have Shout, they have Heal Pad, they have Helix. This is your main source of damage right now.
Tactical visor activated.
Yeah, and your soldier has Visor. Like, yeah, someone needs to be with him. There you go. Yeah. Your Mercy realizes that and tries to catch up with the rest of your team. Bit of a high Guardian Angel, you know, just kind of like whoop, phew. Luckily your soldier was visoring, so it's okay, but just as a general kind of, you know, rule, it's just kind of dangerous to be like psh, psh, you know. It just makes shots easier for the DPS to hit, but I understand they're getting visored, but I also believe you would have done that either way. So, wait, Queen? Get him! That was an ambitious ult. Unfortunate. Whatever. Again, like the slow floating back kind of just gets you hurt. I see my soldier. Your soldier has the right idea generally, and he's trying to off angle and do things, but since he doesn't have someone to stay with him, he can't hold the angles for long. Is this angle really good right now? Not really, but he's trying to make something happen, and I just would put it as my goal, one of you, to be with him, because your DPS are the ticket to winning this fight. Because your DPS are better than theirs, but they don't have enough support to not recognize. They don't have the full support to put that in action. You see the Bob is right there. You're lucky he doesn't shoot you, but I would immediately have just wall climbed over here to get away from it. Because, I mean, I don't know. That's just a little bit of awareness thing, but whatever. You live, you're goated, you have aura.
Heroes never die. Let the Kitsune guide you.
I would have Kiriko ulted first. Like I would have Kiriko ulted as soon as I got it, to be honest. Because you're on your Bastion, and you need to maintain some level of space right here. Your Mercy Valked first, and then you Kiriko ulted, which kind of sucks. If you cure culted first, I don't think your Mercy would have felt the need to ult, but since you didn't use cure cult early, she feels the need to ult, and now you guys have double portals into a fight. So that's unfortunate. And then let me see the ult.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah.
Thanks for the heal.
Now you're down your soldier.
Thanks for the heal.
Yeah, you have this, you just kind of straight line and walk in front of like 5 people all the time. And that's why you die so much. You're already down both your deeps this fight. I just start running out. Like, all of you guys should just start running out. You guys got 91% on this point. Just leave it at that. You know? But you kind of just straight line into people's crosshairs, so that's why you die. Yeah. Unlucky. Let's go back to the moon below. The moon below.
Making a full recovery. Angel at your shoulder. Healing stream connected. Supply damage increase.
Okay. Goated. Oh my god! That is so unlucky. Adderall. Okay, let's see. So on your screen, you see this. Like, you see you're the DPS walking here. And they instantly die. So you should have an idea that there's somebody here. And according to Killcam, it's a Junkrat. So in your head, that should signal, oh, I gotta help my Mercy, who is now there with the Junkrat, that you can hear in your headset, who is still there. You hear him right now. You hear his footsteps. You hear the tire, and your Mercy died. So, this is another awareness thing. I don't know if Ash said anything in VC. I can't imagine she didn't. I'm sure she said something. But just like watching what your teammates are doing and making assumptions off of that, like, oh, my soldier just died instantly and the kill cam says there's a Junkrat here. There might be a Junkrat there. And now your Mercy's right there with the Junkrat. I'm TPing to her immediately and trying to help her fight that and heal her up. Because she could also just get one tapped very easily. And, well, of course, why would you guys win that round? Why would they not touch the point? Well, good job. They C9'd, sir. Yes, with our swanky gringo.
Damage intensified. This will just take a moment.
It's unfortunate both your DPS are here, cause oh wait, your soldier left. Yeah, all you guys here is bad. Your soldier realized that he has no angle and starts coming here. So I follow that. Either you or your Kiriko. But you're healing your Bastion here. What did you do? Okay. Okay, this is troll. So these people are really bad. Like I want you to like see this pop of this Junkrat. He sees you on his screen shooting at you. Doesn't do anything about it. Now he finally does, and you get tapped. Like, doing damage is good, but again, the times and place that you're choosing to do them is really bad. Like, I want you to imagine a world where this diva isn't brain dead and this Junkrat isn't brain dead, and they go, oh my god, Kiriko! This diva flies in your face, this Junkrat instantly one-taps you, and you either TP out, But I don't trust you to do that. I think the damage would be too fast. You don't have the reaction time. And you don't have like even the ability to like turn your mouse or your controller that quick to TP to your bastion. It's just a bad engage. Could you have done the same thing at a different place? Yes, you could have. You could have walked out right here. This area is important on Samoa. If an area has a health pack, it's important. That's a basic rule of thumb. You could have been here, poking out right here, poking out right here, TP to your bastion. You could have been anywhere. You literally, if you wanted to, you could have been main if you really wanted to, but it's better to be on an off angle. This off angle is just bad because it leaves no one here to help you. And even if you want to get help and TP to them, it's just too fast and there's too many eyes on you. So just go, literally go anywhere else to do this. Because no one can help you here. And you even being there, like, if you aren't there and you are just main, you heal this bastion and your soldier gets an easier time trying to do something. Like, your soldier is trying to make something happen so bad, but he just can't. He's just by himself. And as for you, I don't leave here. I don't see the point of leaving here. I mean, it just like you being with your soldier here, he's running out of the fight because there's nothing for him. He sees he's done his Kiri. He's leaving. I just stay here with my bastion and then I can back up through here. I think it's it seems, I'm not sure why. But you're a survivor.
What's up?
Going up.
I keep fighting that. Do not run away from that. This guy has nobody. This guy is trolling. If you you feel you have your entire teammate, you feel your mercy healing you up. I keep chasing this. Keep chasing that. Forces immortality and TP out. Your cooldown is 6 seconds. His is like 23. You have nothing but to gain from this engage. Don't feel nervous. The only way to keep getting better at fighting is to fight. Unlucky. I'm curious why your mercy is there. I need to watch that back. Okay. Scary. So scary. Your Kiriko loves you, but even then, your Kiriko missed that cleanse. I know it's like the idea, like you want to help your team, but like you know, so for instance, like as a support, you want to help heal your team. But your JQ is fine. She really is. She's healthy. But the thing is, you coming to help her, this D.Va's looking at her, this Kiriko's looking at her, this Bab's looking at her, and this Ashe is looking at her. There is 4 people staring at this JQ, and then just whee, you know, like you almost die for it. And your JQ is still fine. Like if your JQ wants heals that badly, she will come back from this bridge and she will trust her Kiriko to heal her. You know, like this is just too dangerous.
Your day just got made.
And then while you're here, like I give this up. I let my Kiriko do it. I try and salvage this fight by playing with my soldier right here. He's taking 1v1 with their Ashe. I think he just helix himself. But the idea is that she gets trapped. Unfortunate. You can't really follow her. Your soldier's on this angle already. Just try and help him. Maybe he can get a kill. You know? And you missed your cleanse. You walk into people's crosshairs again. Like you can see on your screen, like red marks on your right side because D.Va is shooting you. And then you walk forward into more people's crosshairs. You can just back up, cleanse, and then have your mercy heal you out. Or, you know, like there's just better ways to get out of situations like this. Yeah. unlucky.
No time for whinging. Move out. Enhancing your strength. Heroes never die.
Oh, you gotta get out. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah. The Valk's a little early.
Heroes never die.
I don't know, I was gonna say damage boost your Bastion, but he's not shooting anything. Fine. Soon as like you exit this little door, not fine, and you have to get out. Cause just there's no one else really here to help you. Your character walked into a trap, so he can't really get a good angle on you. I know what it's like to greed for a kill. I get you, but just unfortunate. I want to see if you saw the trap on the floor when you walked to it.
Heroes never die.
You did, yeah. Well, unlucky. This fight is still winnable though.
My gift to you. Nerf this.
Woo! Thank God. Ah, shoot that Ash! Shoot her! Shoot this Ash! This Ash is by themselves. They're D.Va does not fly. This is your perfect opportunity to practice your 1v1s. Oh, did you try and do it? Let's see what happened. No, you forgot. You didn't pay attention to that. You forgot the Ash was here. You had a chance to catch her off guard, like she did to you. You walk out, you take it wide, you shoot some pop shots at her, you either hit him or you don't. And if you don't hit him, oh well, turn around, TP to your Bastion. But you kind of just didn't really acknowledge her presence, and since you're just so narrow in this chokehold, you're in front of all these people. But if you did walk out and clear this angle, or you could have been here, trying to play in this angle a little bit, then would have been okay. But you're just always in like 5 people's crosshairs at all times. Or you could just not take the engage at all and leave like the rest of your team did. Run the Brigitte. Close. Close. I think if you bashed him earlier, you might have gotten the kill. I don't love this routing. I think in your head you're trying to get like the fastest to your team possible, but it's like again with your Kiriko being here at the very first start of the fight, it's just a bad angle for you. Like I keep running it down main. Like your soldier being here, even with your packs, like if he dies, he dies. This isn't like great for him. I would just keep walking it down main, but I know you're trying to get to your soldier. But I think you could have won that duel with the BAP. Like if you're more patient with that whip and you shield bash him sooner, I think you could have done it. Good. You hear it to the left of you, and oh well, the game's over. Okay, well basically there is both some awareness things on both you guys, mainly Devon's. You just walk into everyone's crosshair at once and you die. Mercy, Moonbow, you Guardian Angel really high in the sky and it puts you in harm's way. Your Guardian Angel a punch in front of a bunch of people's crosshairs as well. But the main downfall of this game is because your DPS had no support with them. You mainly were heal botting your tank this game because you're afraid that they're gonna die first, or it's just easy. It's default to start healing your tank. But if either one of you was with your soldier, this entire game would have been won. But that's why this game was so hard, because of these awareness issues and your DPS not being supported in this game. But I believe you both can very easily work on these issues. They're not hard to fix. You know, you should be glad these are the issues, because other issues are way harder to deal with. You guys can both become wonderful top 100 players. But either way, I'm yapping. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you don't feel offended. I really did not try to be mean. I didn't want to be mean. But I'm just trying to be honest. So, GG's.